Once again, good morning to all of you. So again I will start the new topic, insolvency of the acceptor. So previous question I have already discussed with you what is the entry in the books of drawer in the case of insolvency of the drawing. So next question number 22, I will discuss in what is the entry in the books of drawer, what is the entry in the books of drawing. It means drawer is a seller and he is a buyer. It means purchaser, you know very well. So in the books of drawer, and drawer means seller, drawing, you know very well, it means buyer. So see the question, what is the question and what will be entry in the passed in the books of drawing. Okay, next, A sells goods for 8,000 to Mr. B. It means A is a drawer and B is a Mr. B is a drawing. You know very well. Next, which date he sold the goods? On 1st Jan 2017. So on 1st Jan he passed the entry. What is the entry? B debit and to what? To sales account. To sales account. B debit and to sales account. So here you have to write the narration, being goods sold. This is the new topic and second question of the new topic. And what is the entry in the books of drawing? It means purchase account debit, and to what? To Mr. A. It means what is the amount, how much amount given? 8,000 rupees. So you have to write here 8,000 debit and 8,000 credit. 8,000 debit, 8,000 credit. So you have to write the narration here, being goods purchase. Yeah, you have to write only goods purchase. Is it clear? So this is the entry number 1. On the same day, he draws the bill. Who draws the bill? Drawer draws the bill. Yani Mr. A draws the bill. So what is the entry? So see the entry. On 1st Jan he draws the bill. So BR account debit and to what? BR debit and to Mr. B. Being acceptance receive. ठीक है, being acceptance received, how much amount? 8,000 rupees. 8,000 rupees. I think it should be very clear. Next entry, he passed the entry in the books of drawing. So Mr. A debit and to what? To bills payable, yani BP. What is the amount? 8,000 rupees. ठीक है. So being acceptance given. I think it should be very clear. ठीक है. So both the books I have given to you the entries. So see the next entry in this question. See the next entry. Be accepted and return it to Mr. A, who discounts it with his banker for 7,850 rupees. Who discounts the bill? On the same day, drawer discounts the bill. So on the same day means on 1st January. 1st January में ये डिस्काउंट करा ले रहा है बैंक से. तो बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, डिस्काउंटिंग चार्जेस डेबिट. ठीक है, डिस्काउंटिंग चार्जेस डेबिट एंड टू व्हाट? बिल किसके पास चला गया? बैंक के पास. क्या चला गया? व्हाट गोज आउट? बिल्स गोज आउट. ठीक है. So write the narration: being discounted, bill discounted, discounted the bill from the bank. अब आ जाओ नेक्स्ट एंट्री. क्या ये अपनी बुक्स में एंट्री करेगा? ये तो ड्यू डेट में ही पैसा देगा. तो सी द एंट्री. द टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ बिल्स रिसीवेबल इट वुड बी 8,000. ठीक है. सो 8,000 रुपीज टोटल अमाउंट है. टोटल आपको मिल कितना रहा है? 7,850 रुपीज. 7,850 रुपीज एंड 150 इट मीन्स डिस्काउंट. तो आपको मिलना चाहिए था 8,000, बट बैंक आपको कुछ पैसा काट करके ही पैसा देता है. तो 7,850 रुपीज बैंक विल प्रोवाइड यू 7,850 ऑन द सेम डे. ठीक है. सो नेक्स्ट एंट्री. So see the next entry on the due date. What happened on the due date? On the due date, the bill was dishonored, and 3 months के लिए बिल लिखा गया था. यानी 1st Jan to 1st Feb, 1st Feb to 1st March, 1st March to 1st April. So 2, 3, 4th April. The due date of the bill is 4th April. The due date of the bill is 4th April. Is it clear? So what is the entry of the bill dishonored? On the same day, on the due date, the bill was dishonored, and see the thing, noting charges of 150 rupees were paid by the bank. तो आपको बता चुके हैं हम कि कैसे एंट्री. आई हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस विद यू कि what entry passed in the books of Troy in the case of dishonored. So on the 4th April, the bill was dishonored. अब बिल किसके पास है? चूंकि बिल है बैंक के पास. ठीक है. तो अगर बिल बैंक के पास नहीं रहता तो हम लोग एंट्री बनाते बी डेबिट टू बी आर. ठीक है. तो यहां पे एंट्री बनेगी बी डेबिट एंड टू व्हाट? टू बैंक. चूंकि बिल किसके पास है? बैंक के पास. ठीक है. यू हैव टू राइट द नरेशन बीइंग बिल डिसऑनर्ड. ठीक है. being bill dishonored. So what amount you have to write here? The total bill, the cost of the total bill is 8,000 and 150 rupees noting charges. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग जो लिखेंगे 8,150 rupees. ठीक है. with noting charges के साथ. being bill dishonored and noting charges. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट. यानी टोटल बिल था आपका 8,000 का और प्लस 150 रुपीज नोटिंग चार्जेस पेड बाय द बैंक. यानी टोटल बिल की जो कॉस्ट हो गई वो कितनी हो गई? 8,150 रुपीज. ये एंट्री क्या करेंगे? ऑन द सेम डे 4th April, ऑन द ड्यू डेट, ही राइट द एंट्री बीपी अकाउंट डेबिट, नोटिंग चार्जेस डेबिट. इनकी बुक्स में नोटिंग चार्जेस रहेगा. और द जस्ट अपोजिट एंट्री टू मिस्टर ए. यहाँ पे यू हैव टू राइट द नरेशन हियर बीइंग बिल डिसऑनर्ड एंड नोटिंग चार्जेस पेड. ठीक है. द टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ द बिल इज 8,000 रुपीज. 150 इनकी लाइबिलिटी हो जाएगी कि ये 150 रुपीज का पेमेंट करेंगे विद द नोटिंग चार्जेस के साथ. अब आ जाओ नेक्स्ट एंट्री. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट एंट्री सी द नेक्स्ट एंट्री. B then pays 3,000 in cash and accept a new bill at 3 months for 5,350. कह रहा है जिस डेट में बिल डिसऑनर हुआ 3 महीने के लिए एक नया बिल लिखा गया 3 for the 3 months. ठीक है. So the entry will be what is the and he will pay only on the 4th April. First you write it here. He will pay only 4th April on the due date. How much amount he has given? 3,000. So bank account debit bank account debit, and to Mr. B. Mr. B will provide you 3,000 rupees being payment received. Being payment received. And what is the amount in the books of drawing? ठीक है. So A debit, Mr. A debit, and to what? To bank. ठीक है. Mr. A debit to bank. यहाँ पे लिख देना cash paid. I have to write here cash paid to Mr. A. ठीक है. What is the amount one? The total 3,000 rupees. अब देखो ध्यान से बेटा. See, 4th अप्रैल की एंट्री है. Same entry. 4th April, he draws a new bill, I think with the interest, and the total amount, the bill amount is 8,150 rupees. He paid only 3,000 rupees. 5,150 rupees is pending. ठीक है, यानी 5,150 रुपीज किसको देना है? मिस्टर बी देगा किसको? मिस्टर ए को विद इंटरेस्ट के साथ. तो सी द नेक्स्ट एंट्री. Next entry, B then pays 3,000 in cash and accept a new bill for 3 months, 5,350 rupees. Why 5,350 rupees? Because of interest amount will be included. So on 4th April, he draws a new bill. So 4th April to 4th April, May, 4th May to 4th June, 4th June to 4th July, 4th July, 5, 6, 7 July is 5, 6, 7 July. 7 July, the new bill, the date of the new bill, due date of the new bill on 7th July. यानी 7 July को क्या है? आपकी ड्यू डेट है और ड्यू डेट में ही आपको पेमेंट करना है. First you write it here. First we will pass the entry because he writes the bill on the amount of 5,350 rupees. तो टोटल बिल जो डिसऑनर हुआ था उसके बदले में उसने कितना पैसा दिया था? See, the total bill is 8,150 rupees, noting with the noting charges, and he will provide you 8,150 rupees. He will pay 3,000 cash. So how much amount is left? 5,150 rupees. But the question, what is the question? The question has given, see, B then pays 3,000 in cash and accept a new bill at 3 months, 5,350 rupees. बिल का तो पेमेंट 5,150 था, कैसे 5,350 हो जा रहा है? इट मीन्स वो 200 का क्या है उसमें? इंटरेस्ट है जो कि कैश में पेड नहीं किया गया. Then the total amount is 5,150, the cost of the total bill plus interest charge. So you have to write the entry of the, first you write the entry of the interest. And what is the entry of the interest? See, the 4th April, ये कह रहा है कि 4th April को आपको इंटरेस्ट की एंट्री चार्ज करनी पड़ेगी. और इंटरेस्ट किसके लिए फ़ायदा है? ड्रॉयर के लिए, यानी सेलर के लिए इंटरेस्ट फ़ायदा है, और ड्रॉई के लिए क्या है? इंटरेस्ट जो है वो नुकसान है. इट मीन्स से द एंट्री बी डेबिट एंड टू इंटरेस्ट. ठीक है, बी डेबिट एंड टू इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट. इंटरेस्ट रिसीवेबल. ठीक है, या बीइंग इंटरेस्ट ड्यू. ठीक है, हियर इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिट एंड टू व्हाट? टू मिस्टर ए. इनकी लायबिलिटी बनती है कि ये इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट करेंगे. बीइंग इंटरेस्ट पेबल. बीइंग इंटरेस्ट पेबल, हाउ मच रुपीज? 200 rupees. 200 here it will be debited, here it will be credited. Now you have to write the new bill on the same day. See, on the 4th April, he writes the, who writes the bill? The seller writes the bill. So BR account debit, and to what? BR account debit to Mr. B, being acceptance received. ठीक है. How much amount being a new for the new bill? 5350. You have to write the new bill for 5350. Now see the next entry in the books of drawing. He A debit and to what? To BP. Acceptance given. ठीक है. 5350. अब क्या बिल डिसऑनर हो गया? फर्स्ट यू चेक इट फास्ट again on the same day, on the 7th July, the due date on this new bill for 3 months, 4th April to 4th May, 4th May to 4th June, 4th June to 4th July. So 3 days grace, and it means 7th July. So 7th July the bill was dishonored, I think. We became insolvent. ठीक है. And finally dividend of 50 paisa in the rupees was received. यानी 5350 into how much? 50 paisa received. ठीक है. तो it means 50 paisa means 50% amount दे रहा है, 15% he will not provide you. Only he has paid only 50% amount, 50 paisa या 50%, both are same thing. So on the 7th July, again the bill was dishonored. On the 7th July, see the 7th July, what is the entry of 7th July? Just opposite entry, B debit and to bills receivable. ठीक है. Being bill dishonored. ठीक है. What is the amount? 5350. 5350. The next entry, and question is, see, 5350. Sorry, on the same day, 7th July. ठीक है. BP debit, just opposite entry to A, being bill dishonored. ठीक है. 5350. ठीक है. चलिए. On the 7th July, what is the entry? Give the journal entries in the books of B became insolvent and finally dividend of 50 paisa in was received. कह रहा है the total amount कितना था? 5350 का पेमेंट करना था और 50% का ही पैसा पेमेंट कर पाया. बाकी पैसा 50%, वो पैसा क्या हो गया? Bad debts हो गया. ठीक है. तो what is the entry on the 7th July in the books of Troy? So first he will pay, his responsibility is, drawee responsibility is 5350, but he didn't pay the amount of 50% amount. He didn't pay 50% amount. He will provide you because he was a insolvent. ठीक है. So what is the entry in the books of drawee? Bank account debit, bad debts debit in the books of drawer, bad debts account debit, and who has given the money? Mr. B has given the money to Mr. B. ठीक है. So what is the 50 paisa in a, यानी 50% amount received. ठीक है. किसका 50%? 5350 का. ठीक है. तो 5350 का 50% 2675, टोटल हो गया 5350. ठीक है. Now see the next entry in the books of drawee. तो फर्स्ट यू राइट इन द बुक्स ऑफ ड्रॉयर, ड्रॉयर के लिए वो पैसा क्या हो गया, बैड डेट्स हो गया, तो बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, बैड डेट्स डेबिट टू मिस्टर वी 5350. इन द बुक्स ऑफ ड्रॉई what is the entry, because the amount is deficit. So on 7th July he writes the bill, sorry, which entry he has passed. See, A debit, ये क्या entry pass करेगा, A debit, and to what, to bank, ठीक है, and to what, to deficiency लिखो या deficit money. So DEF, deficiency, ICIENCY, deficiency account. इनके लिए तो बैड डेट्स हो गया, क्योंकि इनको ये पैसा मिलेगा ही नहीं, और इनके लिए भले ये पैसा नहीं दे पाए, इनके लिए डिफिशेंसी अमाउंट, डिफिशेंसी वर्ड यूज़ होगा, और डिफिशेंसी इट मीन्स इनके लिए एक तरीके से फ़ायदा ही हो गया, क्योंकि इनको पेड करना था 5350, लेकिन ये पेमेंट तुमको कितना दे रहे हैं, 2675, बाकी का पेमेंट इनके लिए एक तरीके से फ़ायदा ही हो गया. वो फ़ायदा क्या है, डिफिशेंसी है. सो यू हैव टू राइट द मनी, you have to write the narration being 50 paisa, being 50% या 50 पैसा in a rupee. Yeah, you have to write a very basic thing, 50% amount paid, rest 50% deficiency. ठीक है, तो एक नई चीज़ आज देखने को मिली, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, बैड डेट्स, इनके लिए बैड डेट्स हो गया, इनके लिए डिफिशेंसी हो जाएगा. ठीक है, डिफिशेंसी क्यों क्रेडिट किया, बैड डेट्स क्यों नहीं क्रेडिट किया, क्योंकि इन द बुक्स ऑफ, इन द केस ऑफ बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज ही राइट्स, ड्रॉई राइट्स डिफिशेंसी. ठीक है, सो डिफिशेंसी इनके लिए फ़ायदा हो जाएगा. इनको पेमेंट करना था 5350, उन्होंने पेमेंट कितना किया, 267. ही विल पे ओनली 2675, रेस्ट ऑफ द अमाउंट ही विल नॉट पेड. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड deficiency. This is the question number, I think, 22. So same topic, insolvency of the acceptors. So you have to write the entry, very easy entry, very easy topic I will provide you today. First you write this much, you have to start this much entry, then you have to write this is question number 22, topic is insolvency of the acceptor. Now you have to write this much entry, now you have to write this entry. In the books of Troy and Drawer also. So thank you everyone.